In news overseas, authorities in Brazil condemned acts of terrorism and vow to protect democracy after thousands of demonstrators attacked government buildings. Meanwhile, the Philippine national language emerges as one of the most spoken second languages in the United States. These and other global stories in tonight's Foreign News Roundup by Meg Luna.
The government of Brazil has vowed to protect democracy a day after supporters of former President Jair Bolsonaro stormed government buildings, which officials called a very serious attempt to destroy the democratic rule of law. The federal government, led by President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva, has issued a decree to restore law and order, while the military began dismantling a makeshift camp made by supporters of Bolsonaro. At least 1,200 people were arrested during the demonstration that left damaged offices and windows in the buildings of the Congress, the Supreme Court, and the new president's residence. The leaders of Canada, Mexico, and the United States are set to meet Tuesday in Mexico City for a summit which will focus on security and economic cooperation in the region. Migration, climate change, trade, and manufacturing issues are also in the agenda, expected to be discussed. U.S. President Joe Biden already arrived in Mexico and was welcomed by Mexican counterpart Andrés Manuel López Obrador. In India, hundreds of houses began sinking and showing cracks, causing residents of Joshimath town to panic and evacuate. Authorities are investigating the cause of the damage, but some residents blame it on the construction of nearby roads and tunnels for a hydroelectric project. Meanwhile, latest data from the U.S. Census Bureau reveal Tagalog, the Philippine national language, is among the most spoken second languages in the United States. Spanish is by far the most popular, with more than 41 million people speaking the language, followed by Arabic, Chinese, and Vietnamese. Almost 68 million people living in America, about 1 in 5, speak a second language at home. Meg Luna for The Nation.